Homesteaders. This is Elise. We are, my husband's back and we are starting work on the chicken coop. And we got all our materials out and everything, and we are going to get started and hopefully finish it up in the next couple of hours. So our materials for this chicken coop, that's Blake, it's my husband. He is clipping perforated hangers, galvanized wire hangers, every two. What you do with those is, let me back up. So he had the 3x8s like I showed you in the intro video, the 2x3x8s. It is going to be 64 square feet. We're going to have about 11 chicks in here when it's all said and done. What size screws did you use, babe? 1.25" screws. Just made himself a square. Pretty easy. Then these goat panels that we had to use, he kind of walked them out by himself. He started this while I was cooking dinner with the kids last night, so I didn't get to help him do all this. And once he kind of got these in place, he zip tied them together just to hold them together, a little bit of structure, and propped up some of the 3x8s to keep him from falling on him. He's like 6'3", so he needs a little room. And then he started with these galvanized hangers, and you just screw them in and they hold pretty steady. That's what's going to take a little bit of time. This panel is completely up on both sides, so we're going to finish on the other panel and we're going to get at it. Here are our supplies: zip ties, drills, staples, screws, wire cutters. That's pretty much all we're going to need to get this thing up and going. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. We're going to get this thing started. So we had to stop filming for a little bit because we had an accident. Blake decided he wanted to put a little bit of himself into the chicken coop, and the screw bounced off of one of the metal hanger things and went through his nail. Thankfully it did not go into his skin like all the way through his finger, but it did crack his nail like a screw would crack a piece of wood. But as you can see, that has not stopped him, even though I tried to say we just need to be done with it for the day. But he's a man, he's stubborn, he's not gonna stop. But we got the frame done for the back of the chicken coop, and he is framing up the front of the chicken coop for the door. We're running into a lot of angle and measurement mishaps because, again, this goat panel is damaged and it's not square, and we're working on very unlevel ground. There's no real level ground in our yard. But he's doing what he's doing, and the kid's cutting the grass. He's learning today how to cut the grass. Doesn't like it, but we normally have a big 360 Kubota mower, and it's down for the count. It's about to go into the mower shop, so he's learning how to push mow. So, onward with the chicken coop.
Onward.
So I had to go in and start dinner, and as I was doing that, this is what was happening out here. We have a door with a latch that works. It's pretty. That really looks nice, hun. Well, look at there. Swings out and everything. So if y'all notice, there's a little bit of a gap up there. See how there's no gap over here? Gap there. Working with what God gave us. Not a flat ground anywhere in sight. So it's a little wonky, but it'll function and it looks great. I'm proud of you, honey. So folks, this is as far as we got today. We had hoped to finish it, but did not happen. We had to stop, get the mower loaded. Had to put the mower back together so we could get the mower loaded. Had to load the mower, that doesn't work. Doesn't drive. So, you know, like I said, time challenges. But this is the door. It looks great. He spent a good deal of time. I'd like to show y'all this. Because things were not even, he had to basically sand out so that the door would open. Oh, you can see that crevice right there. Let's show how it goes down. Like a little ski slope on both sides. But I think it looks really good. So that's the Hoop Coop Part 1. All we have left to do is hopefully the easy part, which is put the chicken wire up over it, and we're probably going to do that next weekend because, you know, we can't do a whole lot of heavy work during the weekdays. After his 10-hour days, he gets home like 7-something. He's not going to come out here. I'm not going to let him come out here and do this stuff, but we're going to put the chicken wire over and on the front, and we're going to show y'all how we're going to do that in Hoop Coop Part 2. Y'all have a wonderful day.